Hello Leos and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your June 2019 Love Tarot reading for singles and couples, okay? So we'll go over single Leos first and we'll move on to coupled Leos for the month, okay? It's just a general reading and it cannot and will not resonate with every single one of you. Know that you are not just your sun sign, and to check out your weeklies as well as your love monthlies for your other placements of your Venus. Might resonate better with you, and if it doesn't resonate with you, it's just not meant for you. Don't take it personally, but go check out again your other placements. They might resonate better. Alrighty, Leos, so thank you guys so much for all of your support. If you haven't, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I have a link in the description box, sorry, not in the description box, in the comments below, for you guys to donate to the surgery of somebody that I know is Cat. Little Fox is a blockage and they could really use the help right now, so the GoFundMe link is below this video in the description box. If you donate, I will take $5 off of any reading you book. Okay, so thank you guys. Alright, Leos, we're going to talk about singles first. We're going to talk about your general energy in June 2019 for love, okay? Generally, what your energy is around love, or what your energy is in terms of love, the beginning to the end of June 2019 for my Leos. Leo singles, we get Knight of Pentacles. Getting Four of Wands. Ooh, the Chariot. Let's see what else comes on here. In terms of love, Leo singles. Justice. Two of Wands. Okay. Ooh. Okay, and this is the Hermetic Tarot, guys. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning. This is the Hermetic Tarot for those of you who want to know. We'll use a different deck for the couples. Okay, so this is interesting. I feel this is quite a strong month for you guys. I really, really do. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Wands. We're thinking about the long term and really where we want to see ourselves in terms of love. Even I think some of you guys, even if you're really single and you just can't seem to find the right person right now, you guys are thinking, you know, maybe all these people right now don't fit me, but I know that somebody else is out there for me. And you're thinking about kind of the long term. Whenever I see the Four of Wands, even if there's a party or something that's coming up, if you are going to any, you know, weddings, big events, big family, not so much family, but friend parties, I don't know what's happening in June. I almost said the 4th of July, but it's June. For those of you in the United States, but again, I'm a month ahead of myself here. But you might be going to some beach parties. I don't know, whatever this might be. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere or if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, it might be, I don't know, just get-togethers, going out to dinner. But I would say go out this month. You might meet somebody. Is really what I'm trying to say. Maybe around Cancer season, we might be meeting a Cancer or a Libra this month. We're going to see which that is. But let's clarify Knight of Pentacles, Four of Wands here. I don't know, your general energy. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you guys are thinking about the long term. Even if you really like your singlehood, I'm getting that also. I mean, if you're not meeting, I do feel like there might be a Cancer or Libra involved, you know, in your energy, or, you know, you're thinking about them in terms of love this month. But it's also this push and pull between being single and, you know, finding someone for the long term. You know, do we want a long-term relationship? Do we want to be single? Like, what is it that we really, really want right now? Is really what I'm getting from the Chariot, the Justice card here, and the Four of Wands. It's deciding what that long-term happily ever after is to us and what we really want right now. The Eight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles says we're not really happy about where we are right now. It's not fully satisfying. We're not really feeling the love. We're not feeling the romance, the connection that we really do want to be feeling here. The Devil. Because we're getting stuck up in these more passion-based and, you know, quick fix, like... things, you know what I mean? Like, not so much relationships, but, you know, Tinder dates and getting focused more on the physical. If you guys get too focused on the physical, Leos, I'm really getting that you're going to be missing out on a deeper connection, and that's really what will fulfill you. Some of you guys think, you know, you just need to get laid or something. I don't think that that's the case. I think that you get yourself stuck up in that energy, but what it's really giving you is this. So it's figuring out that you need to move on from this, that you need to kind of mature in terms of how you treat relationships and what you want, or else you're not going to be happy. You're going to get stuck at the Eight of Cups, and there's you know, it's abandoned success. It's realize, you know, it's stopping, it's when you stop trying before it can even grow into something. But, and I don't usually feel that way about the Eight of Cups, but it's also saying, you know, where we're at is not the Ten of Cups. Realize that and move forward. Let go of the past. It's time to move on. And I know that you guys are a fixed sign. It can be hard and difficult to move forward and to drop old patterns and behaviors, but I do think that this is truly what will give you the satisfaction and happiness that you want. I'm not saying all of you guys are looking to settle down in long-term relationships, but I will say that all of you are looking for a deeper connection with people. You're looking to connect on a deeper level, to have conversations, to have somebody to talk to spend time with, and not just in a physical way. On a deeper level, you want something more. Chariot and Justice, Six of Wands. So if we want that, we have, you know, this is victory. If we realize here, and Chariot card has so many meanings to me right now for you guys. It has, like, again, like, you know how there's two sides to the Chariot. It has a very dual meaning to me in that, you know, this is talking about Cancer season and getting more in touch with our feelings here. I think that the moon is moving into Cancer. Let me actually look at my moon journal for a second here, because yes, it is. It will be, I think after the 4th of June, we're going to have 7 planets in their home, in their home signs. So that's a really, really big thing there. Yeah, after the new moon, a couple days after that, Wednesday, it's going to move into your sign. And at that point, we will have like 7 planets in their home signs. So there's a very like balanced feeling during Gemini season. I think that's where we get the Justice. There's a sense of balance, of seeing things in very clear ways, you know, because, you know, we'll have Venus in Taurus, we'll have Mercury in Aries. I think it's Saturn in Sagittarius or Jupiter in Sagittarius. Forgive me if I'm wrong, guys. I can't think of it right now and I don't have the paper with me, but there is a sense that I feel like things become a lot more clear for you. And as we move towards Cancer season, or as I think, honestly, once the moon moves into Cancer, and that's really only in the first couple weeks, I think it's the 6th, I said, I just feel like we're going to be able to move beyond this need to satisfy within a second, you know, what is that? An impatience almost within love. Like, I'd rather not put in all that effort and energy because it's not going to, you know, I'm not going to get the satisfaction in for a while. So I'll just stick with, you know, wham bam, thank you ma'am type of relationships, or, you know, being a player, you know, or, you know, talking just about like sex and bodies and all this stuff, because I think, I mean, I don't want to call you guys out on that, but I know a lot of Leos, and you guys do talk about that a lot, when in reality I think that you guys are looking for something deeper, and I don't know why you guys mask it with this, like, I'm a player, and like, babes and guys, blah. And it's like, okay, but what's your deeper need here? Because there's clearly something deeper. You guys are kind of sarcastic in that way, I think, when truly that there is something that more that you want, but we can't ride 2 horses with one ass. That's what I always say with the Chariot. You need to take this energy and direct it into one direction. You can't be a player and have real, you know, a real connection with somebody at the same time. You can have all the fun and sexy, whatever, all those physical things that you want, but you can have that with somebody and also have a deeper connection. I think some of you guys are realizing that that's really what you want. And so it's overcoming this need to have this persona of a player, need to project this, like, I'm a Leo and I'm single and I'm having fun, I'm doing my thing. Because I think some of you guys are changing that. Like, you've grown. You've outgrown that, and you're like, I don't know, but what do I really want for the long term? Do I really want to do this forever? Some of you guys, fine if you want to, but I'm not getting that for this particular story here. I'm getting that we're looking towards the future here. We want to take control of our life, and we want to look towards a new future. We want, you know, the truth is that I want something else. And what is that you want there? 2 of Wands is, you're taking a really hard look at all this month. Coming to some really big truths, taking that Chariot and directing it, you know, where you want. Wheel of Fortune, a new beginning. This is, if you really want this and you want to overcome all this singlehood and player crap here and getting stuck up on, you know, those more base qualities of a relationship, and you want, you know, what you really want is something more. Again, emotional, real, deep connections here. You can have that. There is a shift here. If you guys are willing to come to the truth and willing to overcome this, is quite a victorious energy. If you want that, and you direct your energy in a more, you know, to the 10 of Cups instead of the 8 of Cups, instead of the devil energy, instead of, you know, sex and addictions and distractions, you know, we can have everything. So that's really what I have to say to you guys this month. Your energy is very powerful. I want to see how it's going to play out. Because, I mean, I don't know, I'm just doing the readings a little bit more intuitively with the love readings. Cancer's was really, I mean, wow, that was one of my favorite readings I think I've ever done for love. So check out theirs if you have any placements in Cancer. But let's kind of see how things play out, because I kind of feel like that was a nice, how you're going to be feeling, how you're going to be acting, what it's like from the inside of you guys, okay? So let's see. Leo singles. How do things play out this month? I feel like this part's going to be a little bit shorter because we just went over so much. Queen of Wands. Wow. Yes, oppression. I didn't mean to say yes, oppression, but I was like, yes, for the Queen energy. It just feels like vibrant, communicative, you know, I'm going to go out there and do something. She's very much about taking charge, taking control, communicating, also having confidence. She's like a confidence leader. She's like, what do I call it? Confidence. Like somebody that goes and gets people all like jacked up like at events and stuff. It kind of feels like that. Like, yeah, you got this, you got this. Or it could be an Aries. But there's a 10 of Wands here. And again, I feel like you guys have come to the end of a big cycle where you feel like you have to carry and be this certain way, like carry this personality on your back and all this energy. But in reality, a lot of those wands are, you know, what do I really, like, I really want a real relationship. So why am I pretending and, you know, being this other person? And it's like, okay, well, time to put in the effort, time to grow up and mature. And if you want that kind of relationship, I think that involves a lot of self-growth and self-mastery, which is, you know, your strength, the card of strength. It's about self-mastery. The Lovers, wow. Yeah, you guys might have a Gemini coming in. Geminis are suddenly becoming a lot more available towards the middle to the end of their season, where they've been kind of not available. But again, Ace of Swords, Lovers, there's a choice. You're overcoming something. You've made a clear decision here, and you're going to, you know, understand what the choice is. And it's, do I want to be a player and live life how I have been doing it, or do I want something more? Do I really want to continue doing what I've been doing, or do I really want an upgrade? I think a lot of you guys, or whoever this is resonating with, whoever's higher self is coming in, really wants an upgrade here. So there's a choice here. Let's get some clarifiers. Queen of Wands, 10 of Wands. You guys are taking these wands, you're like, I know that this is something I have to overcome and like maybe talk about and deal with and unpack, but I'm going to freaking do it. Yeah, fortitude. There's your card. I knew it was coming out. Strength is fortitude in this deck. It's overcoming something. It's realizing that what we fear and what we're holding on to is really not as hard to overcome as we think it is. Your card is literally strength, Leo. I mean, so show that strength. Show that, you know, that lion strength there. Overcome this. Realize that, you know, it's, you know, by owning what you truly want and owning your truth, that's what strength really is. What is your truth in terms of what you want in terms of love? That sounded like such a weird roundabout sentence, but we need to be honest and open with what our truth is. What do I want? Hold on one second. See, I mean, Scylla agrees. 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords. Sometimes she barks at the perfect moments, and I'm like, that's someone saying, yeah. All right, clarify. 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords. The Foolish Man. This is time for a new beginning. This is new you. Time for a new you, Leo. Time to upgrade in terms of love. And I think you guys are going to be ready to do that around mid-month. Around maybe that Sagittarius full moon on the 17th. I think that you know, having it in the full moon in a fire sign is going to be big. I don't remember if it's a eclipse or anything. I'll do a separate video like when we get towards that. I just didn't look too hard into the astrology. I wanted these readings to be more intuitive and energy focused and from your higher selves rather than astrology focused this month. So Ace of Swords, the Lovers. 10 of Swords reverse. What do I see? 2 10s here. It's like we rarely ever see 1 10. Even in the last part of the reading, we saw a 10 and we saw the Wheel of Fortune, another 10. So cycles are closing out. Cycles are ending. There's new beginnings, new chapters, new you, like it's a new you to come into here. So release the 10 of Swords. You've held yourself back here. And a lot of it has to do with, you know, oh, I don't think I'm at a point in my life where I deserve love. And I'm getting that message really, really strong for a lot of you. And you guys need to do what it takes here then. Do that personal growth. You know, work on yourself. Release these wands. Release this oppression that you put on yourself here. And feel more confident about yourself. You know, what do I really want? Well, I'm going to go find it. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to put it in the legwork here. I'm going to make the choices now to bring that love and bring that relationship in. But I think it's also about almost, even if, like I always say, you need a full cup of love yourself for yourself here on your very own in order to even join that, you know, even to get to the Two of Cups, to be in a relationship. You have to be entering this with a full cup, or else you're only going to keep bringing in people that have like broken cups and a couple drops in their cup, or like it's spilled out. You know, you have to have a full cup of love for yourself to expect one in return and to bring that in, or else you will continuously have relationships where it's not that. So I think that this month is about growing and being like, this is what I need, this is what I want in a relationship. I've outgrown this old Leo behavior, I've outgrown this player, this child, and it's time to level up here and release, you know, what's held me back from, you know, having real love, from having what I want in love. All right, let's get some Romance Angel Oracle cards here. Romance Angels from Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Raguel, please come through. Your messages for single Leos for love for June. Calling in your soulmate. Cancer also got this. If you guys are dealing with a Cancer, do check out their reading. Theirs was, again, like it was one of my Cancer singles part. It was one of my favorite love readings I think I've ever done. It's very powerful. So you guys are bringing your soulmate. That's why we're going through this moment of growth here. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This person may be very different from you. But, again, we need to keep an open mind here. It's like you're being asked to grow to bring in your soulmate. Your soulmate is not always the person, or, you know, the person that you, this great love that's coming in. Don't get too stuck up on the word soulmate, but, or twin flame or any of that. But whatever you're stepping into here, it's real love. It's the upgrade. It's, you know, the one that you've wanted. It's, you know, I've been longing for, like, you know, a real relationship, a real connection here. So it's time to keep an open mind and stop getting focused on the physical. Please do not be shallow. Please, I know that, like, I don't want to call you guys out on things like that. I just know some Leos that get stuck up in the shallow energy of the physical instead of, you know, getting more in touch with their emotional side. And that is what will stop you from growth here. So don't get stuck up, you know, maybe this person is from a different part of the world than you, comes from a different culture, has a different religion. Maybe when they approach you, you don't expect them to be, you know, you have some reservations because of, you know, either how they look or who they are. And it's, you need to open yourself up even further to really, understand that it's not always about the physical. This is something deeper that you're calling in, so be ready for it and be open for it. And it's time to grow in a way so that you can bring that in. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck where you are. All right, so those are your messages, Leo singles. Now we're going to move on to Leo couples. Okay, Leo couples, we're going to use the Bosch Tarot here. We're going to use the Hieronymus Bosch. Did I say Bosch? We're going to use the Klimt Tarot, the Gustav Klimt Tarot. Both artists, very different times. All right, Gustav Klimt Tarot for my Leo couples. Those that are in relationships, married, etc. For love, from June 2019. What is your energy about love? What is your energy towards love from the beginning to the end of June? Ooh, it felt really clear. I felt like all of a sudden, I mean, I don't know what it was. It just, like, all of a sudden I felt like my eyesight just cleared up. Knight of Swords. Clarifying messages, clarifying downloads. I feel like these are more from within you than from around you. Great time for new beginnings, new passion bringing into it. It's like very quickly we have a lot of passion. We have a lot of, yeah. There is quite, again, we see the Wheel of Fortune. Singles and couples have received the Wheel of Fortune here, which is a shift, bringing in new life, new prosperity, new levels for love here. We're leveling up, we're growing, we're experiencing a new chapter that has, I think, a lot more communication and a lot more physical and, you know, physical passion, even though sometimes I see that more as pentacle energy. King of Wands. That's you guys. You're showing up as your best self here in relationships. You're feeling really secure, really on top of things. I'm feeling like you guys are in a more controlled or I mean, I don't want to say, I don't mean this in a harsh way. You guys are kind of the more dominant ones in relationships, and I feel like this relationship works out that way where you are able to kind of, the other person is like cool with that, and you're really doing well in that. Also, that sounds like a really weird thing to say. Sorry, Leo. But I don't know, I just feel like you are on top of things, and like your partner doesn't mind. It just feels like you're in a position that you like to be in. Yeah, Hermit. All right, and if you're with a Virgo, yeah, I'm getting, I don't know why, I almost said that earlier too. I feel like there's a Virgo involved here. See, you guys are taking control. You are in a really powerful position. You're in a very masculine energy as well. I mean, Leos are kind of a masculine energy, whereas, yeah, fire and air are usually more masculine energies. But that's not a bad thing. You guys are just coming across very, very intensely in your relationship. Clarify the Ace of Wands, the Emperor. I feel like if you, I don't know, if you have been trying to reawaken the passion in your relationship, or even if you don't need to, for some reason you guys are like bringing that in like full force. You're communicating a lot, you're making some big decisions, you're showing up very responsibly within the relationship. Yeah, there's love here. There's a lot of love, there's a lot of passion, a lot of communication. It's like a renewal of love in your relationship. Even if you've just started dating, this is just like a very powerful connection. The Wheel, even if you're like, it doesn't matter what gender you are, but you are giving off a very, wow, I knew this was coming out. Ace of Pentacles, that was from the bottom of the deck, and I usually don't take from the bottom of the deck, but it was screaming to me. And so we have two aces here. Again, I feel like we are overcoming some issues in the past. We're having really, really huge breakthroughs with the Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands and the Wheel. We're having huge breakthroughs in love. We're really solidifying our relationship. We're building a new foundation. It feels like, even if it's, you know, you guys break up or whatever in the future, you guys have built this really great foundation to build, you know, healthy relationships on. We're overcoming things. This person could also, again, be asking us to kind of, you know, go steady if we've just started dating, or maybe for some of you, you guys could literally be getting engaged. You guys could be the ones proposing here. When I see, you know, I don't see a lot of cards of marriage, but it's like you're either moving in together, you're proposing like a step up or a more serious step in this relationship, and you're really excited about it. You just feel like, you know, you won the lottery with this love here. Wow. And, yeah, there's just a lot. Again, I don't know what sign you're dealing with or who you're with here. This is, you know, kind of Scorpio, maybe even a Cancer or a Pisces energy. We could be dealing with another fire sign like Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or even a Virgo there. Or they could have placements in both those things, you know, whatever. Forget about the signs aspect of it. There is this really deep growth in your heart, I think. And even if you're in a relationship and things are going great, you might need some time at the end of the month to really just like sit down and spend some time with yourself and just be right about like how much you've grown, where you're at now. You know, take stock of, you know, who you are now in terms of love. I think you guys have grown so immensely. You have gone within and done some work over the past few months, and this is really beautiful, I have to say. Wow, Knight of Pentacles. This is some long-term growth. You know, this is, you know, step by step, but we've already come so far. So keep on growing, keep on going within. Again, if there's a Virgo involved, I don't know if there's like some placement in Virgo at the end of the month. I don't know. I'll look at that after. But this is strong Virgo energy right here as well. And also for, you know, long-term growth within a relationship, you know, stability. Like, I want to be with you for a long time. Let's continually, like, you know, it's not like a rushed energy, because sometimes fire signs, especially more so Sagittarius and Aries, kind of, you know, are into the chase and they rush into things and they're like, I don't know, they just have a much quicker energy within, you know, relationships when they like somebody. You guys are like, I don't know, this is like you're doing this different this time. You're taking things a little bit slower. I don't know, things feel really, really nice. Like, I don't have anything negative to say here. So I'm going to leave it there, honestly. And let's pull some Doreen Virtue Romance Angel Oracle cards for you guys. Let me know if you guys want a mid-month, just general check-in or love check-in. I was thinking about possibly doing one. I'm not sure, though. We'll see how busy I am around mid-month, but let me know what you guys are into. Let's look at messages from Romance Angels, from Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Raguel, Goddess of Love Venus. Thank you all for being here, for coming through. Ooh. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Again, there's a lot of taking back control. And this person inspires this growth in you. I don't know, they like allow you to do this while still supporting and loving you. And for some of you, I mean, if you are going through a breakup, it's much needed. And I think you guys are going to feel amazing afterwards, honestly. Because you're freeing yourself to grow on your own. To love yourself. Again, that's a very specific, maybe like a couple Leos. But I do get that message as well. Even though I've been going with mostly one story here. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Yeah, there's a flirty, lovey energy, you know. getting back in touch with the romance and the flirtiness of our relationship here. It's really lovely, guys. So flirt with your partner. Extend that lighthearted energy out there. You know, free yourself from those heavy bonds. And even if, you know, this relationship is getting more serious, I think that it needs to have a lighthearted energy instead of like, well, where is this going? What's happening? What's going on here? We might be taking responsibility for things, but we can do it in a much lighter, less forceful way. Do you know what I mean? Let it happen naturally. Okay? Alrighty, Leos. Those are your love messages for June 2019. Let me know how they resonate below. And if you guys haven't, please remember to like, share, and definitely subscribe to the channel. Donate. Again, check out my little link in the comments below for Fox's surgery. So if you can donate, and you do, email me, and I'll take $5 off of any reading that you book with me after that, okay? Or, you know, it's only good for one reading, but thank you guys so much for all of your support again, and have a wonderful June.